Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. I am the Nurse Flipper. I am a full-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Etsy, and whatnot. And today what I'm gonna do is show you what sold over a 4-day weekend. Actually, the worst weekend we have had in about 2 years. It was pretty bad. So we sold $400 on eBay. And to keep it in perspective for you, because that's all relative depending on your size of store, we have almost $200,000 in inventory listed. Really bad weekend, but 400 bucks is 400 bucks, right? And we have almost $300 going out on the other platforms, which is super exciting. So I am going to show you everything that sold, and I actually have some really exciting news to share with you, both personal and business. And some of you might not like the business side of it. Some of you will love it. So some exciting announcements. We're also picking a winner for a virtual ticket of Camp Listing Party. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this weekend was kind of a like, it was sad. It was really sad. The last 2 days we've sold under $100, which is absolutely horrible for us. For a long time, we're maintaining a $350 day sales average, and my goal is $500 a day. So we are nowhere near hitting that. I have been listing, not as consistently as I'd like to, but I am only listing for my death pile. So it's mostly been lower, like $15, $20 stuff. And actually some of it you're going to see because it sold really fast. However, I am not spending money outsourcing. So first up, this is actually pretty cool, and it's one of the coolest things being a reseller that you get to do, and that's providing something that somebody's cherished for a long time. In this situation, the buyer wrote me, her daughter lost this toy and has been having a meltdown. She's had it since she was a baby, and I had it in my store. So this is a super cute Kelly toy little, it's got the corduroy belly. It's a little like to clip on the crib. So her daughter had it since she was a baby and is freaking out because she doesn't have it. So this one sold for $6.34. plus the buyer paid shipping. This has actually been listed over 2 years, but finally it was meant to be for this lady. So I paid less than $1. This one's gonna be about a $4.50 profit. Here is the tag on this one, the Kelly toy tag. Up next, a whole $3 sale. The issue this weekend, we have 20 items going out, but the big issue is the sales average was only about $20. So this is not $20 though. This is a Pray For Us St. Anthony. I bought it in an online auction lot 2 years ago. This one sold for $3.39. I'm actually less than 50 cents in, so it's about a $2 profit. But again, it took a long time to sell. Up next is a little bit better sell. This one has been up for about 6 months. Check this out though. Gorgeous dream catcher with the bear there. This is a wedding vase. If you don't know, the double spouts are typically wedding vases. Here is the signature on the bottom of this one. This one is marked Pueblo Pottery, and it is signed by Betty Selby. I know it's a little bit hard to see there, but gorgeous piece of pottery. This one I paid $5 for. It sold for $38.98, so it is about a $28 profit. Up next is a little retail arbitrage, which is not something I do very often. That's where you go to stores, get stuff on clearance or sale, and you resell it. So I actually got these at the Disney outlet in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It's still got the price tag, and I will remove that. This one sold for, I paid $3.98, sold for $9, so it's about a $4 profit. It did take about 6 months to sell. But I was in there getting stuff for Dalton. I figured, hey, I'm going to pick some of this up. I actually have sold out of little Mickey swim trunks, so I haven't done too bad, and it's double my money. And I do want to point out, typically with retail arbitrage, that's how it is. You do not make the 10 times markup you can make buying at a thrift store, online auction, or garage sale. Typically those profit margins are low, but most time you can buy them in quantity, and that's where it pays off. And I did get multiple pairs of those swim trunks. Up next is a license plate. This one is an older one. This one is a 1948 Maryland. It's in rough condition, you can see. And again, I don't try and clean these up or do anything to them. I paid $1. I've had them right at a year. This one sold for $14.61, so it's about an $11 profit. And then another license plate. This one is a newer. This one is a 1993 Florida, Sarasota County. This one sold for $7.30. Same dollar in, same year listed. It's about a $5 profit. Up next is a shirt, and this one actually sold in 2 days. So it sold really fast. I just listed it. With clothing, it can either be long tail or a really fast seller depending on the brand, the size, the pattern. There's so much that goes into figuring that out. So if you're looking at clothing, I would look at the same size you're looking at to compare, as well as the type of item, not just a brand. So this is a Nike Dri-FIT. It is a size large. This one's actually a jacquard. You can see it's got floral pattern there. This one I paid $1 at the thrift store. It sold for $19.49. Really quick. So keep an eye out for Nike polos. I actually have another one I'm going to show you later, and this one's going to be about a $15 profit. Up next is another plush. We actually have a few plush going out today. Super cute. Look at this cute little monkey. This one is a brand that I pick up quite frequently. This one, the brand is Dandy. So definitely keep an eye out for Dandy. Some of these are a little more rare and sell for, whoa, a little more. This, what's on his nose? Oh, it was just a piece of fuzz. This little monkey sold for $9.07. I paid $1 at the thrift store. So he's going to be about a $6 profit. And he's really easy to ship in a poly mailer, and I'll show you the size I'm going to use. And I have got a new company that we can get our poly mailers from, and I'm really excited to share it with you. So first of all, if you've bought stuff from me that comes in polys, you know I love colors. I have hot pink polys, I have purple polys. Well, check out this. This is like this really pretty slate blue, and this is what that monkey will ship in. So I'll stuff him in here. So this poly came from Giaro, and I will put a link down in the description, and they reached out to me. I would not talk to you guys about this until they sent me samples. I wanted to see quality before I agreed on talking to you about it. So their price is lower than what I've been paying on Amazon, and they have all these fun colors. Look at this bright purple one. Super cool. This is a padded one. They also have the 7x10 padded, and their prices are excellent. Plus, they're giving us a coupon for 10% off. So if you need polys, well, I always need polys. They've got amazing, there are so many colors. So I'll put the link down to Giaro. And if you haven't heard, we talked about it on my podcast. We've got a new tape supplier, and it's somebody we're familiar with. It is American Bubble Boy, which is who we use for our bubble wrap, as well as our Instapak that we use to pack expensive breakables. So American Bubble Boy has got tape now. My go-to tape. So you can get a whole case of this, 24 rolls for only 56 bucks. It's really thick, 2-inch tape. We put it on the tape gun. I didn't plan on showing you this. We just got new tape guns, so we're feeling all fancy. So we put it on the tape guns. A little over $2 a roll is absolutely a great price. Ships as fast as their bubble wrap. So my go-to tape, you can use code The Nurse Flipper and get 5% off that already really low price. So definitely go check that out. Check out Giaro for those poly mailers. I'll put a link to both of those down in the comments. Super excited. We've been looking for a connection with a good price on poly mailers for a long time. So really excited to be using these, and they're really great quality. All right, enough mumbling, Kat, right? Shut up and show us what's sold. This is a All-American Longaberger liner. So if you see, or it's a garter, sorry, it's a garter. There it is. Garter, it is a large All-American. 4th of July is coming up. This garter sold for $12.99. I paid $1. It is about a $10 profit and took about 4 months to sell. Up next is a Tervis tumbler. I love selling cups, and it's funny because whoever listed this for me didn't take the price tag off. I picked this up at a thrift store for 99 cents. It's really cool. It says life is better on the boat. It's got all different kinds of boats. No lid with this one. It sold for $7.25. So this one's about a $5 profit. That was not my exciting news, if you were wondering. I am excited about the poly mailers and the tape, but that is not my news, not my personal or my business news. So you don't go anywhere. All right, beautiful Niagara Falls souvenir cup. Check this out. This one is a gorgeous German made, and I paid $1 for this at the thrift store. It sold for $20. It did take close to a year to sell, and this one is going to be about a $15 profit. Up next is a handkerchief. We sold a few last week and we sold some more. This one's really pretty with the flowers and the little scallop edge. Again, I pay $1 for these typically. This one sold for $9.74, so it's going to be about a $7 profit. Another license plate. This one is going international. This one is a 1993 Florida, sold for $7.30, so it is about a dollar profit. It's about a $5 profit and took about a year to sell. Up next is a brand you need to know. I have only come across it in the thrift store once, but depending on where you live, you might find it more. I did get a whole bunch of this brand in an online estate buy. So the brand is Jamie Sadek, and she makes both men and women's golf clothes. You can see most of them are these bright, outrageous patterns. So this one I paid $1. It sold for $17.05. I've sold Jamie Sadek shirts as high as $50. So definitely keep an eye out for that brand. This one is going to be about a $13 profit, and it did take about a year to sell. So most of my Jamie Sadek clothes sold really, really fast, but then I think I had 2 or 3 that have taken a little bit longer. Up next is a Deadwood, South Dakota shirt. Super cool. I like picking up souvenir shirts. So this one I only paid $1 for, and it sold for $22.74. This one actually only took about 3 months to sell, and I used this as the front picture. The back, typically if they have a cool pattern, that is what I use. So really, really good sale and about an $18 profit. Up next is a Chicago Transit map. This one actually only took 2 months to sell. I'm about 50 cents in. This one sold for $9.74, so it's about a $7.50 profit. To do maps, I only take a picture of the front and the back because they typically sell for about $10 or less. I don't want to take the time to open them up and measure them and do all kinds of things. So front, back, that is it. We put them in hard cardboard mailers to send them out. All right, that is everything on eBay. Before we get into the other platforms, and there are 10 items, and there's some good ones going out on the other platforms, I'm gonna tell you my news. So, first off, personally, and I need your opinion and help on this. So, I'm gonna be a grandma, which is, it feels so weird to even say that. A lot of my friends have been grandmas for years. My 24-year-old son, who you don't really see much because he doesn't come over super often, he works a lot. He is married and his wife is expecting in 2 months a little boy. And so I'm gonna be a grandma. So my question for you, if you're a grandma or if you've thought about this, even if you're not a grandma, how do you decide what they're gonna call you? Like, my mom is Nana, and Brad's mom, Dalton, calls grandma. My mom's mom, we called grandmother. She was pretty formal about it. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what do I want to be called? I heard somebody one time, they called her grandcat, and I think that's really, really cool, but it sounds kind of weird to say it. So how do you decide? My mom's sister, her grandkids call her Mimi and her husband Papa. So how do you decide what they call you? Anyways, tell me or give me some ideas. And I'm going to throw their gift registry down. There are going to be tons of stuff in the comments today. I'm going to throw their gift registry down for a few things they have requested over on Amazon. A few of you asked. I did tell people over on Whatnot, so there was a little spoiler to that over on Whatnot if you watch me there. All right, business-wise, and business in this case equals YouTube. So YouTube is part of my income. I don't think I ever try and hide that. I don't really talk about it too much because most people are not gonna make income from YouTube. So my second channel is Catch Treasure Hunting. I am going to change that channel, and I know some of you will be upset with me a little bit, and I'm sorry, but not sorry, not sorry, and not being mean. I will still occasionally do thrifting channel or thrifting videos. You will see them here on this channel. The second channel, Catch Treasure Hunting, I'm going to change into a resin channel. I have developed this insane passion for resin art. I absolutely love it. I love showing it. I love selling it. I love making it. So a few people asked, and I have finally decided that I do want to make videos showing how I make the resin art. So the Catch Treasure Hunting channel will change, and I don't know the name yet. I haven't decided yet. When I get back from Phoenix though, I will change it and I will start doing resin videos. So if you want to learn how to do some of the stuff you see me making, or if you just want to watch me make art, then that will be there for you. I'll show you one of my mushrooms I've made here recently if you haven't seen some of my resin art. And I'll pop some pictures up here as well so that you can see some of the amazing pendants that I've been making. I'm super excited. I've been using alcohol ink, and it's been amazing. I made a bowl. I made all kinds of things. So here's the mushroom. So I put dried flowers in them. They are little fairy lamps or trinket boxes, so they open. And I put a little flower in the bottom, and then there's the top. So I will definitely show how to make these. I know a lot of people have asked, but if you wanna watch or learn, then I'm sure I will have fun showing you. And if you like my thrifting videos, you're just gonna have to watch them here. And if you don't want to watch the resin, then you can unsubscribe. I really don't want you to unsubscribe, but you can, and I understand and not mad at you. So we have almost $300 going out on the other platforms, almost as much as eBay. This has not really happened historically for us. Typically eBay is about 5 times more than the other platforms. With eBay being slow, those other platforms are coming up. And at the end of this, we will pick a winner for Camp Listing Party. And this is the last ticket that we are giving away virtually. So if you don't win this one, you can buy it for $85 and watch the 2 days of events. I will be leaving in 3 days to fly out to Phoenix with my daughter Brooke, as well as Rod, my co-host. So you can watch us live. Or if you live in Phoenix, you can come see us. So we use List Perfectly to cross post. It is the only one we have used. It doesn't matter which one you use. That is the one I recommend. That is the one I use. I don't care what you're using. I'm telling you, you need to cross post, especially if you depend on this income. You need to have your eggs in more than one basket, okay? Use whatever you want. Do it manually. We love List Perfectly. You can get 30% off with my code, The Nurse Flipper. Try it. Or try whatever else you want, but cross post. So let me show you what sold. First on Poshmark is this really cute pair of pajama pants. These are, and I think they could be kind of loungy pants too. These are line 2, and I don't think the brand's overly popular, but I keyworded them well. They have got these awesome sailboats on them, and these sold on Poshmark for 10, and I've only paid $1. So my payout is $7 on Poshmark, and they are going to be about a $6 profit. Also on Poshmark, the second Nike shirt. I told you would see another one. You can see here it says Nike Golf. This one is a dry fit, blue and white striped. I haven't had this one listed long either. This one sold for $15 on Posh. The payout was $10. I only paid $1. This was a lucky dollar thrift store find. So it is going to be about a $9 profit. All right, also on Poshmark, I sold asparagus. I sold asparagus. Oh, asparagus. This is a little, it's very loud. It's a little canister. This one was made in Japan. There's your marking. And I paid less than $3. I got 3 of these for, I think, $6 at the thrift store. I did separate them out. This one sold for $51 or $41. Payout is $31. So this is going to be about a $27 profit. And again, sold over on Poshmark. All right, this next one took a little longer to sell, but this was a good one. So this one is Stella by TSD, and this one's actually brand new with the tags. It has a $90 price tag. I got this in an online auction, and I actually am less than $1 into it. Beautiful tank top. Look at the bottom. I do still have a few pieces by her. This one sold for $29 on Poshmark, and payout is $23, so it's about a $22 profit. And this is actually, this one's 100% cotton, but I also have some by her that are 100% linen as well. All right, some more retail arbitrage that I don't do a ton of. This is a slumber party doll. Her name is Marissa. This one sold on Poshmark. I picked this up at Walmart for 20 bucks on clearance. It sold for 36, but my payout's only 27. So I'm actually only making a $6 profit, but I picked up 14 of them and it was one listing. So I'm okay with that. And I only have one of these left. All right, we only had one sale on Mercari. Mercari's really been slacking for us lately. This is called The Others. It is a 2-disc DVD set. It sold for $5 on Mercari. I only paid $1. Our payout was $3.73. So this one is about a $2 profit. And then on Etsy, we had some good sales. This is a really pretty large fruit basket. It is a marked Longaberger. This one sold for $85. $85 over on Poshmark. We paid $8. So this one's about a $70 profit, and it took about 6 months to sell. All right, also over on Etsy, we sold these 4 plates. They're kind of cool. They've got like, they almost look like they're leather, but they're ceramic. These are by Euro Ceramica. There's a set of 4, and the 4 sold for $30. I only paid $5, so these are about a $20 profit. And last on Etsy and last for the day is a pair of Clark zip-up boots. So I pick up Clarks whenever I see them. You can see the Clarks right there. I only paid $5 for these at the thrift store, and they sold for $30. So they're about a $20 profit, and they actually sold in under 2 months. All right, that is everything. Again, I will put the link to the poly mailers, bubble mailers, the link to Joel's Cool Tape, American Bubble Boy, and the link if you would like to purchase a virtual ticket for Camp Listing Party, and we are going to go draw the winner right after this. So I really appreciate you watching. I have a resin show tomorrow night on Whatnot with some of those really cool pendants. So if you could come hang out, I would absolutely love it. I'm going to give away 6 resin items that I made. So come hang out with us. Come hang out with us. We're also live tonight on Whatnot with vintage and estate jewelry. So I hope to see you there. I hope to see you there. If you watch this long, I greatly appreciate it. I hope to see you over on my couch treasure hunting, new name to be announced, and watch me make some resin stuff. I am going to be on an airplane Sunday, which is scary. I'm going to be a grandma, which is scary. So like lots of events coming up. I haven't flown since I was 8. So I will survive, right? I will survive. Rod will help me. Rod will help me. All right, let's go pick a winner. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's see who won. All right, I've got it filtered to use the word succeed. Let's hit continue. And we are loading the comments. There are 195. Let's pick a winner. Judy S. Judy S, you are the winner of the camp listing party virtual ticket. So send Tiffany an email, tiffany@listperfectly.com, and she will get you set up. Thank you guys so much. I will see you on Thursday with another video. I hope you come join us tonight for a Whatnot show and tomorrow for some resin.